Guys, welcome back, and we're gonna continue from where we had left off. So, we're going to replicate this page, but for Serbia. So, without further ado, let's just get started. Let's copy this one. Always do the easy thing first if you can. Okay, we need to make sure that they're aligned. Yeah, that looks good to me. Serbia. Done. Next step is we copy this. Okay, yeah, that looks aligned. Data we're gonna change to Serbia. Style. What has gone wrong? Why on earth is the header like this? Actually, you know what? Just let it. Why on earth is the background like this? There we go. Much better. What filters are being used? No filters actually, right? When you filter here, just want to ensure that there is a good deal of symmetry between everything. So banner and Slovenia agent, obviously. We're going to use the banner filter then. So we're going to add filter and we're going to do the banner filter. Again, we're not doing the agent filter for now since we're just testing and there is no real world data. Next up is this table. Actually, it's not the table, I think it's the background. Right. I think that should do. Okay, next is the table. Okay, looks like the table can't be copied. Is that so? It's very strange. Ah, there we go. Let's change our data source to Serbia. Let's wait for it to load. Remove the filters for now. Lots of things we don't need. Let's add the banner filter again. So nil's just these two. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. We just want to align the text, right? Which would be table header. Done. There we go. Sweet. We are done with page 2. I think we should rename it though. There is supposed to be banner dive. Then there is supposed to be a CT dive. Again, just copying a bunch of the same stuff. Let's begin with the easy ones. Oopsie. This requires sometimes a bit of fine control. Okay, Serbia. There we go. Not too bad. Now let's copy the big one. Filters for now. What was it again? Yes, background. Next is event type. So in both cases, we will have to add the CTA filter. Okay. Let's add the CTA filter. This one as well. Let's add the CTA filter. Okay, great. That's done. We just need to copy a couple more stuff. The background. Looks to be about right. And the article, it's the table itself. Yeah, that looks about right. Obviously none of these filters matter, we just want to see it. There we go. Yeah, that. What is this? CT event. That is clearly not correct. So we've actually made a mistake. As you can see, there is no such thing called CT event. There is something called CT email. So I think we made a mistake while setting up our tags, setting up the email tag in particular. See, CT event should have been CT email. Honest to goodness mistake. That's why you should always test things out and ensure that so sometimes these mistakes are bound to happen, but whenever it happens during testing, if you notice it, make the change immediately as soon as possible. The data has already been corrupted and there is nothing that we can do to change the data that has been collected so far, but luckily for us, since such little data has been collected, we're good. Like, honestly, all of this test data is going to be wiped out once we add the agent filter anyways, so we're actually in a really good position. Just gonna change the style. The header is obviously gonna have white text, and I think we are good. Now we just have to create the last page, which is article deep dive. Meaning fourth and final page wherever we see Slovenia, we're going to change it to Serbia. Looks like there's some sort of grouping, but that's totally understandable. I have no idea why this one's also grouped together. Okay, looks about right. It should obviously be Serbia. No idea how that. Let's get the other stuff brought in. Send this to back. Looks good to me. Okay. So next we gotta add some filtering. So we're doing should do CTA filter. This is what should have a CTA filter. Yeah, I think this looks right. And of course, change the styling, the header. This is what's annoying about groups. It's always better to make all your changes and then do a group rather than from beforehand. But well, it is what it is. Okay, so copy this one and paste it here. Just ensure positioning is alright. Four banners were displayed, twice for each of these articles. Yeah, I think that's it, to be honest. I think this looks good. I'm not sure if they're level though. Yeah, now they are. Alright, we're actually done with our work for now. Now it's time to test to ensure. Now here's one caveat that we have to keep in mind. There's only a limited amount of testing that we can do. And always, when we're testing, ensure that we're in the view mode, never in the edit mode. Because when you're editing, you can't actually play around with the dates. Uh, the, you can't change the dates, you can't change or play around with any of the filters. So go to the view mode, and now feel free to test this out. So there are a lot of things to test over here, but the most important is to ensure that the data is consistent across all of these 4 pages. So over here, we see that there are 3 banner displays. Now why is that? There should be 4 banner displays, because clearly there are 4 banners here, so there's clearly something wrong going. You can do a refresh. Okay, after the refresh, things look to have evened out. There's 4 over here. These should add up to 11. Now, we know that there is 2 over here from other areas, so we're just going to assume that this is 2. And then there are 3. 3 threes are 9 plus 2, that's 11. There's 11 over here. Alright, great. In our filter, we should only have nils. That is great. We're getting 15 results because it's banner, 4 banners, and 11 call to actions. Perfect. So our summary page looks to be alright. I'm not playing around with the date range so much because we only have data from today, honestly. Right. Banner deep dive. There are 4 banners. 2 looks to be alright. Agent name, there's only nils because that's the only agent available. Okay, fair enough. CTA deep dive. There were 11 CTAs in total, so let's just count and ensure. 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, that's 8, 9, 10, 11, alright, looks good. 3 for this article, 8 for these articles, 2 for event, which is going to be email, 2 globe, 2 telephone, 2 Facebook, globe, telephone, Facebook. I did not try the mail. Looks good. Can we sort? Let's try telephone only. Alright, 2 for this one, 1 for this one. Great. Seems to be working just fine. Let's do some more trial and error. Yeah. Looks to be working. Right. Dive. These are CTAs. Again, 3 plus 8 is 11 plus 4. CTA type is... So we can control the CTAs from here, and this will obviously just show us the banners. Okay, I think we're in good company. I think this is a great starting point. It's not perfect. Clearly we see that there's some issues with the positioning. This actually... They're both end-to-end. Okay, I think this looks good. It's not perfect, but that can come later if the client complains. So I think this is in a very good position. We can certainly share this with someone. So Sarah and Niels requested it, so obviously I'm going to share it with them. So manage access. So add people. Right? We're gonna add Niels, Sarah, and then I'm gonna add everyone in the team. Okay, everyone can edit. Send. Yeah, access. and we're going to share it again. This time I'm going to copy the link. Okay. I think we are good. And that's it. That's a complete banner setup from start to finish. Of course, there are a few additional steps, but we can only do them once there's more data. We can do some more checking, more fine tuning, maybe adjust the design, adjust the presentation, adjust the colors. All of that will be based on a client's individual requirements. Maybe even add a new page or remove a page or maybe add a new table. But this is the basic setup. I hope this video series was helpful. Let me know. Um, I'll see you around. Thanks, and thanks a lot for taking the time to watch this very monotonous setup process. So thank you so much. Take care.